Dan Draper and Assistant Principal Lauren Kyser. Good morning.
Good morning to you two.
You guys have been very busy over the summer, haven't you?
Goodness.
Very.
Seems like the last 2 summers have just been a chaotic roller coaster, mad dash to the start of the school year. Then it's like, okay, school year's starting. Here we go.
Well, you've got a ton of new students. Share those numbers. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, so we've seen over the last 3 years a great trend of, I would say, the after pandemic era, and we did see a dip at that time, but we have seen this nice trend of students going back into vocational education, and the world of the Jackson Area Career Center is a good world. And as I said on the announcements before we left, those that are at the Career Center have already put themselves on a path to their future, and that's already made them elite. So, of course, one of our staff texted, "I love the Jackson Career Center elites." That's it's true though, because there's no other place around that a kid can do that.
Experience, right? Yeah. How important is that? I mean,
where else
everything.
do we get to do this?
Right. Yeah. So folks have a chance to, and you have new teachers too, and people can meet the new teachers today.
Yes.
What do you guys have going on today?
We have our fall meet and greet tonight. Well, this afternoon, I should say, from 3 to 5. And anyone can come in and check out the building, visit the instructors. It's a great opportunity for students to show their parents where they get to spend half their day. We find a lot of our community members aren't necessarily familiar with our building and what wonderful things we have to offer. So it's a great opportunity for everybody to come in, check things out, meet the staff, and have a great time.
You have a familiar face joining your team. Former CCC catering head David Gurdon. I saw him at the Central Campus picnic the other day, and he's very excited about teaching. He's going to run your culinary program.
Yeah, so we have two chefs now in the program, and I tell you, David has put in a lot of work this summer. And when he took over, he was a former student of the Jackson Area Career Center. And he's been on our advisory team for a while, and so this next step for him was I can actually now go full circle and give back, and he has put in a lot of time this summer. I mean,
that's great.
I want to say almost every day in August he was in. All right, so what about this? What about this? And how do we do this?
He was worried. He told me, I don't know if I'm going to make it through the background check.
That sounds like his humor.
That's funny.
Yep.
So the Career Center, you've got any new programs this year?
No new programs.
No. You guys building improvements? Any construction projects over the summer?
Yes, several. Several to the building and actually a couple outside the building. So I think you got a couple photos here of our new Center for Student Success. So in the past, Joel Freeling, our former, we miss him, and he would be really jealous because this is where he would be now.
Yeah, I'm going to send him a picture.
Do that. I think several have already done that. But so this is a much larger space for our students. And it's really, when you look at our numbers, we have just over 1,100 students. And you compare that, and that's just juniors and seniors. So when you compare that to our big 3 schools, we're the biggest, high school.
And the shiniest floors.
And the shiniest floors, as you can see there.
Shiny.
You can shave your face on them.
Those are shiny floors.
Maintenance, custodial do an amazing job. Another big project was out in our ag program. So our pig lot is now, we had a lot of work done, all local contractors.
How many yards of concrete?
I don't even want to know how many yards of concrete.
Hundreds and hundreds
of yards. You've got pigs out there?
Oh yeah, it's just beautiful. I mean, that picture right there is, when I tell people, just close your eyes and turn the corner and look, the first word is wow. It really is amazing. So yeah, all of the local contractors put in to help for this, and it's up to code with everything, and helps with our water runoff issues that we have back there.
Remember when I got stuck in that well on the property out there?
Oh yeah.
Is that well still there?
I don't know, but
you know the well I'm talking about? Really?
I think they filled it in.
Yeah.
It was near the entrance. And
there was
Andy
a well.
was a boy in the well. We had to call.
Did Lassie come
well, we
and
lived
get you?
around the. No one could hear me at the time. This was the early '80s, right? So it was a ghost town.
Yeah.
So I was there for 3 days. No,
It was rich.
it was 6 feet down. It wasn't like the. It wasn't like.
Did you crawl in it?
I don't know what happened. But there was a well out there.
Seemed like a
It
good
wa-
idea.
It was a show well.
Really?
It
wasn't a real
It
well?
was decorative.
Oh,
That would have been the backside of where you lived at, right?
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Right down the road from where you rode your bike into a deer.
That was, I'm telling you, that was
You got to
tough.
watch out for those deer out there.
You ever hit a deer on your bike? I have. Yeah, it's
Do we have more
unbelievable.
They don't stop, right?
I don't. I was on South Jackson Road.
It's impressive.
Oh,
It
the
was
plant
unbelievable.
sale.
You're going fast.
It's crazy.
So
That was
those
a
are
tough
some of our
time.
mums. In addition to our plant sale that we have every spring, our ag department, you can see they set up all these really cool individual watering lines to feed them over the summer and fertilize and water them. And there's going to be a mum sale this fall. So those are coming up and they'll be ready for the community to purchase.
Word is that the best mums in town come from the Career Center plant sale.
well,
good to
that's
know.
a good word to know.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They've had a busy summer. I mean, we
Yeah.
had the fair not too long ago, so they had a lot of students at the
activity at the
fair.
fair.
And then this was going on over the summer. They had the hog project going. I mean, it was active back there.
Yep.
Yeah, and they do look hardy because hardy mums are needed as the temperature drops.
Yep.
You guys really should take great pride in all the preparation you do for our students to get them into careers. And it's amazing how many are able to actually start their career right after they graduate from high school.
It's very exciting.
And I'm glad you used the word pride because that was something else I said to the students on the announcements is they need to take pride in making this decision because not every kid in Jackson County, not every junior or senior makes that decision. These kids did. And knowing that the futures that are in front of them.
Well, we hope all of your team and all of your students have a great year. Thanks for coming in
All right.
today.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Dan Draper and Lauren Kyser from the Jackson Area Career Center. More of the morning show after this.